Good morning. Welcome to day 23, April 29th, 2024. Got up about 4:30, so like a half hour earlier than I'd like to, but honestly in the desert, it's probably a good thing to get up early, but I like to get up around 5:30. So I'm trying to stay awake as long as I can in the evening, but sometimes you just want to crash. So today is going to be an interesting day. We're going to pass an area called Deep Creek Springs, where apparently there's some hot springs where the locals and I guess hikers alike will take a soak in the hot spring. Apparently clothing is optional. There are angry, hungry squirrels in the area. There's reports of hikers hanging up their packs to go in the spring, and they come back and their packs are chewed through and their food is gone. So we're going to skip that whole scene. But it's a cool area if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not, so that's one of the fun places we'll be passing. Hoping to get in right around 19-20 miles today, if all goes well, and being able to camp near a water source, Deep Creek, which is one of the scenic rivers, kind of like the Kern River in the Sierras. So yeah, hoping for a really good day out there. There's one other person camped here at this campsite, so I'm just staying a little quiet, but I'm going to be getting out of the tent soon, getting moving, getting organized, and hitting a trail probably within the next half hour or so. See you out there. All right, so we're about a half hour in, 40 degrees, warming up. That pack of 20-something Thru-Hikers that I thought I might see yesterday, they went by early this morning. So they're about 10, 15 minutes ahead of me right now. So they must have camped just south of me. Looking to be another great day. Just got to pace myself, make sure I take my breaks. I'm looking to put in a big mileage day. It's a Monday, gonna enjoy the scenery. We're walking along Holcomb Creek right now, doing a little bit of up and down. Yeah, see you down the trail. All right, so there's a Thru-Hiker a few hundred feet in front of me. I couldn't figure out why their gait was like fast and then slow, and I figured it out. They're barefoot. This will be interesting. All right, so that's Mount San Antonio, but somewhere there on the right, maybe this guy, is Mount Baden-Powell, and we can definitely summit that on the PCT. All right, we just took our first little break, aired out the feet, had a little breakfast. Saw in some comments that whenever you have a view of Mount Baden-Powell and Mount San Antonio, you probably have self-service, so I had a nice view of the mountains, and I had 2 bars of 5G, so that's awesome. I could check in with Sarah. Haven't had cell service for a day and a half, and yeah, I think we're about 4 miles away from mile 300, so let's go get it. I realized I haven't really done an aches and pains report in a few days, so overall everything is good, everything feels great. Just keeping on top of the feet is really important, and they've been good. My left shoulder, a little stiff, a little sore, just still tweaking with pack adjustment to get that kind of dialed in, but nothing too bad. You're always going to have a little something going on. I don't want to jinx it, but my left knee feels really good. My right knee was a little stiff last night in the tent, but it's loosened up and it feels good. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. I think just not doing crazy miles and taking rest, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes every 60 to 90 minutes, is what works for me. So I'm going to keep doing it. First big bridge crossing, Deep Creek Bridge. Woo woo! Looks like the trail's gonna go all the way around there. And right in that saddle, it looks like. We'll see. All right, just took a look on far out. We're at mile 299.9. You know what that means. Stay tuned. Mile 300 continuous miles, no skipsies. Woo! Woo! Well, this is a pretty spectacular break spot. Airing out the feet, have a little second breakfast, and just watch Deep Creek cutting through down the gorge there. That group of 20-something thru-hikers, that pack I keep talking about, they were just finishing up a rest here, so I kind of waited for them to head on out and gonna hang out here for a little bit. Amazing. Benches. All right, it's about 11 o'clock. We're down to about 4,100 feet. Still descending, getting a bit warmer. There's this little shady section on the trail, so we're going to take a little break here in the shade. All right, it's almost noon. We just made it to a seasonal stream in about mile 306. Going to have some cold tailwind and maybe top it off with a cold Gatorade and then keep on going. And got to have Crocs on for this water crossing, so very refreshing. All right, just downed 32 ounces of electrolytes, 16 of Tailwind, and 16 of Gatorade. So nice and hydrated, got a little boost. We're doing a little climbing here. It is a bit hot. All right, so we just passed a water crossing at Kinley Creek. There were two couples there, thru-hikers, that I have not seen before. One younger, friendly, and an older one that warned me about some poison oak heading northbound on the trail, so thankful for that. Then there was an older gentleman with a hang tag heading southbound. So 5 people I haven't seen before. My friend from Vermont passed me about 45 minutes ago. He's ahead of me now, about a quarter mile. I think I got somewhere around 5 more miles to where I'm thinking I like to camp tonight. So I'm making really good time, feeling pretty good. We'll probably take another extended break soon. Hopefully we got a bit of a climb here, and then I'm sure we'll be heading down again at some point. right, we're about 0.3 miles to our last water source for the day at Deep Creek. We're gonna load up there, and there should be some camping just north of there, maybe on like a sandy beach, or we'll definitely find something. But yeah, amazing day. Definitely spent. Just gotta have something in the gas tank for this last quarter mile or so. It'll be nice to cross the water and put the Crocs back on. All right, so I'm about to do this water crossing, and just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put all the electronics in the top of the brain. All right, we have made it across. We've gotten water for tonight. Right now I've got 3, 6, a crazy 9 liters, but not gonna be hiking for long. Took me a little longer because my CNOC bag developed a tear right at the screw cap. A little piece of plastic kind of came off and it was leaking. So I got tenacious tape on it. It's holding for now. It's not gonna hold for long, but even just a couple days. Oh look, here's our little marker. So we're going the right way, hooray. And we're just gonna probably take the first decent campsite we see. Really good day today, but beat. All right, so it's almost 4 o'clock. There were a couple of sites right by where we made that water crossing, but the 2 women that I crossed with, they were pretty beat. They were gonna take those spots, so figured I'd find something. And about a quarter mile, a third of a mile up the trail, I started looking to the right. There's this little stream flowing, and there's this big old sandbank here with tire tracks. So it's a nice shady spot. Looks pretty good. There's not gonna be any rain tonight. I don't have to worry about this flooding out. So I'm gonna go for it. I think I'll definitely have some solitude here tonight. The only downside is in the morning, wet feet, but that's fine. If I'd known, I wouldn't have filled up my CNOC because I could just load up on water here, but you just never know. So yeah, let's get some tailwind going. All right, it's about 4:15. We've got camp set up. It's a little more challenging setting up camp on a sandbank, but yeah, it's something different. Finally have got some tailwind going. I'm gonna enjoy this, get organized, see how far we went today, all that fun stuff. Just had 2 mountain bikers go by southbound, very young, loud, rambunctious guys. And I've noticed there's a lot of signs on sections of the PCT where it says no bicycles allowed. I don't think I saw any here, but yeah, it's interesting. They come flying down and you're huffing and puffing up. You just gotta be on alert. One more thing. So gear repair. In addition to my CNOC springing a leak, the repair is holding for now. And I'm gonna firm it up even more. I don't know if I can get a CNOC in Wrightwood or not. We'll see. If not, I'll have Sarah send me one and just order another one on REI. But especially with the desert, I gotta have a CNOC. I gotta have that water. The other thing that died on me today at some point were my cheapo earbuds, my wired earbuds, and/or my dongle. It's probably the earbuds. So of course I have spares, and I'll figure out what died on me and trash it, and I'll just have Sarah send me out a replacement. But yeah, I mean, I get the cheapo skull candies. They're still like, they've been discontinued for years, but they're still like $10 on Amazon. So they usually last me a few months in backpacking, and then they just die. So I have used wireless now and then. Just trying to, I don't know, I feel like it would take up more battery on the phone. Maybe it doesn't, but that's why I use wired. So got a couple things to figure out, but nothing major. Yeah, this is actually a really nice spot. I think I'm gonna leave the rain fly off. And obviously, because we're so close to the water, there's a bank up there all the way up to the rocks, and that's where I'll be taking care of any of my business far away from the water source. So that's the update. We'll check in for a recap later. All right, so another gear failure. My cargo pants, the pocket, basically where I keep this iPhone all day, the seams have ripped out. So I tried repairing it with tape, but I mean, the phone could just fall right through. So because I have my town pants, which are the same, I'm just going to start wearing my town pants, and I'll have Sarah send me a new pair of pants in my next resupply. So I've got my CNOC bag repaired. Hopefully it'll hold. And now I'm going to work on the dongle and the earbuds and see what's up with that. All right, little wrap up. We ended up doing 19.6 miles. I'm really happy with that, and I feel pretty good. In addition to all the little annoying gear failures, right at the end of the day when I was looking for possible camps, I kind of walked through some brush thinking there might be a camp, and there wasn't, but my hand hit some sort of plant that really stung, and it's still a little stingy, like just off of my right thumb. So hopefully that'll dissipate overnight. But yeah, some nasty plant got me good. We're all the way down to about 3,000 feet right now in elevation. So I'm thinking the rain fly off, it'll be fine. Hopefully it cools down a little bit. Gonna get organized for tomorrow. Restock my day snack bag. Get some dinner plans going here. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, I'm a little hungry, so that's good. Get this video edited and try and stay up until at least 8 o'clock. We'll see what happens. See you in the morning.